get your hands on a nice bow like that? You take good care of Coronach for me, so I can try it too once you're up here.
You're back. Welcome.
Hey, sir.
Hey, Prince. I heard you showed that Fury sister the what for. Is that the truth? Might explain why I've been left here to my own devices for a change.
I don't think she'll be out of commission for very long. She'd best find you mining that boulder, though at least you managed to catch a break for now. Be seeing you, Sisyphus.
Certainly, Highness.
Cheers, mate.
You can do it.
Going in.
The deepest reaches of the underworld. The void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Could you keep it down?
I understand the hunting goddess Artemis recently has turned her gaze towards you. It is unexpected she would offer her assistance, even to a relative in need.
Sounds like a trade to me. Let's fish. No use, I guess.
Oh, nephew, you've stood against the bull of Minose, have you? Well, I must apologize for any inconvenience there, because he was a living testament to my revenge. Long story, boring really, rather sordid too. Stay strong.
I bet Tissiphane's up. Think I know what you're going to say.
Murder? Murder! Murder!
I was really hoping we could change the subject. Please?
Murderer! Murderer!
Okay.
The Sullen Artemis reached out to you, did she? Oh, that's adorable, dearest. Just don't make any sudden movements with her,
Love it. Bone Hydra, you look different.
You're going nowhere, boy.
Nice and cool up here.
Amid Elysium's moss-covered chambers, carved of stone, stand untold numbers of eternal monuments in tribute to the greatest heroes which mortality can offer, there to honor them in life as well as death.
This place is near as gloomy as the house.
You're back. Go haunt some other corner of this realm. This one is mine.
Take care then.
I won't be needing that.
Something's off.
Death is inescapable. You have the butterfly I gave to you. Stay back then, and it'll make you stronger once I'm finished here.
Tuned up.
You're reckless, but you're quick. What, really? Come on, what is this, Zagreus? You think handing this to me makes up for everything you've put us through?
It's just something I found out there that I thought you might like, Than. Don't think anything of it.
Still running from yourself, I see. How's that been working out for you thus far?
I'm searching for my mother. You still live at home with yours. You don't know what it's like.
Mother Nyx was like a mother to you too, and this is how you repay her. You should be ashamed of yourself and learn your place.
Patroclus, so that's his name. Asterius, Theseus.
So, Hellspawn, you seek to break through to the surface of the world, but you shall not achieve your goal whilst I yet live and breathe, or the equivalent of it here in the splendors of Elysium.
And you leave me with little choice but to make you shut up already, and your bull-headed manservant there.
That Minotaur whom you address is my dear friend, you preconceiving stain upon the earth. Asterius and I are brothers here in death as we were enemies in life. Not that you could ever understand fraternal bonds as strong as ours. Your foul deeds shall go unsung, mark you my words.
Oh, I want a rematch now.
Oh, I just knew that you'd be back soon as I heard you face the champion of Elysium himself. You know, I've heard that among mortals, it's an honor to be killed by somebody like Theseus. Keep it up and maybe you'll be famous too.
Maybe.
Oh, it's only you. You have been keeping our contractor rather busy, I must say. Commissioning these frivolous projects around the house with the wealth you wrest from my domain. What are you hoping to achieve?
Oh, you know, just giving back to the community. Figure if I'm to keep getting dragged back here, it might as well be somewhat livable.
Livable? When last I checked, making the underworld livable was not among our top priorities. Just remember, in your brazenness, whose house this is.
Well aware, thanks. Hope Orpheus is okay. Contractor, I have another job. This should help liven the mood a bit. Contractor, work approved. The lounge's regulars might like this rug, I guess.
Meddling with rugs again, are we?
Here you go. These decorative laurels ought to give us an appreciable touch of dignity, no doubt.
You would squander your earnings on that?
This one, contractor, ought to make the underworld a better place, I think.
I cannot concentrate with you about.
Hail, Prince.
Hey, welcome.
What? Go about your business, Zag. What if Lord Hades saw us chatting like this now? I risked everything by helping you out there and still you failed.
Turns out there's quite a lot of dead to fight down in the underworld. Though I probably got farther than I would have thanks to you.
Always happy to oblige. Especially when it causes me to risk my station. To risk everything I've worked for.
Achilles, wanted to ask you more about the weapons I've been using. They can change shape. So they've molded themselves to suit me and remember their past wielders, something like that?
Something like that. They seem alive, don't they? Taking everything in. I think they long predate even your father's time. Some have seen many different owners. Chances are you shall not be the last.
In the meantime, I'll take good care of them.
Ah. I sense the growing darkness in you, child. I am so very proud of you. You always have been capable, yet now you seem to radiate with newfound power.
I'm getting somewhere, I guess.
Again.
Say it. Blood and darkness. It's a curse, boy. Say it with me. Blood and darkness. Each available in high abundance here.
Blood and darkness well indeed. Lord Ares.
Well, if it isn't Malphon, the twin fists bound to your very capable hands. So many weapons are so indirect, I think. With Malphon, you are about as close to the destruction as can be.
I will keep fighting. Optimus.
Those wretched things harassing you throughout that underworld just won't give up, will they? Well, just keep killing them, I guess.
Anyone else?
We meet again, young man. Yours isn't my affair, I know. And yet I cannot help but take an interest in your plight. Your father cast his lot. He need not take his anger out on you.
Please be Meg. You again.
You know what I like about you? The way you bleed.
That is not the type of flattery I'm used to. You're making me a bit uncomfortable, I'll have you know.
Never met a god that bleeds like you. Red. Like a worthless mortal. Come on, let's bleed you dry.
Zeus, Olympus smite you! So, nephew, my honored brother Zeus already has endowed you with his thunderous might. But you shall soon forget about all that after a taste of this.
Cheers, Uncle. Sure, why not? Lost it. Oh, good. This has to be the chamber renovation I put in. Changed up your look again, have you, Hydra? Let's slay some heroes, then.
Why, hello, cuz. Odd that we're running into one another here. Among the wares of my professional associate, I mean. Must be some sort of clerical mistake.
Oh, you mean to fight with me barehanded this time, short one? I'm not ashamed to say the champion himself defeated me in such a manner back when we drew breath.
Wouldn't say the twin fists of Malphon count as empty-handed, sir, though it surprises me to hear you could be beaten in such a way.
I was hungry and unprepared, inexperienced. No longer. Come. I yield. Thank you for sparring with me, short one. I'm glad we've made a habit of it thus.
Got you, Bullman. The power of Thanatos.
The fates decided this for us, I guess. And so, who are we to complain?
Something wrong there, sir? I mean, shouldn't you be up and about, competing for eternal pride and glory and all that?
What's the use? Let's say we fought, if anybody asks. Now go. I've no quarrel with you. Besides, I'll just remain here comfortably at rest for some untold millennia, I guess. Have a nice... whatever time it is.
Just checking up on you, sir. Hey everyone, I'm back.
Aha, the fiend comes crawling back once more, drawn as he is, much like the unassuming moth unto the flame of righteousness.
Oh no, not the flame of righteousness. Are you finished? Let's get this started. I've come a long way.
Hear that, Asterius? Our fiendish visitor is begging us for mercy. Begging us, no doubt, to drop our guard. Together now, my friend, let's vanquish him, and may the glory of Olympus guide us.
That's all for today's show. Shit for a god.
Cerberus is patiently at work instead of resting here.
Which one? I can do this. I can do this. Almost out of here. These urns have coin in them.
The vast temple of Styx and its innumerable dangers now are all that separates the underworld prince from the land outside, which he so desperately longs to see.
I've almost made it. All right then.
You know, I've only heard the tales of the gigantic, vicious, flesh-eating vermin up there near the surface. Now I guess we both know that those tales are definitely true.
Definitely true.
It is plain to me that you are helping him. In spite of my insistence, you do not. What do you expect that I should do about this, Nyx? What would you do in my position? Deception in my very house and home. Answer me.
Hades, my relationship with him remains unchanged. It is the very same relationship from when you first requested I take care of him. He has my full support and always shall. You must know this. He wishes now to leave. I shall make no attempt to stop him.
What good is any one of you? He's not even your son, and yet you coddle him. You know as well as I that he cannot succeed. You fill his mind with harmful delusions. If that is what you want for him, then please, proceed at pace.
They're at it again, because of me. Orpheus, forgive my bluntness here, but I have to ask, why won't you sing? You were a legend, mate. Our court musician.
Why, it's that I've lost my muse, my friend. It isn't harder to explain than that. Have you not had such moments in your life where you had lost the will to chase your passions?
I suppose I have, yeah. But recently I found my drive again. And that's why I have to get out of here.
And I am truly happy for you, friend. Alas, I've had no luck in my own search. Not that I'm searching any longer, so I'll just be over here, okay?
May I help you? Your father's absolutely right about you, Zag. You are and always will be an insufferable brat.
Hi! Oh, hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you around here. Okay, so, bye.
Thanks. Achilles on break, I guess. Cerberus is still at work, I guess. I'm ready. Lord Ares.
It is a veritable crime your father distances himself from all the rest of us. It is fortunate that you yourself are not so disagreeable.
This is my fight.
Well, well. Now you be careful out there, Highness. The kindly Megara is out for blood. She kept on groaning about the last exchange between the two of you. You must have showed her good.
I think I might have gotten lucky.
No worries whatsoever.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks for stopping by.
I gotta hand it to you, Zag. You don't back down. You don't ever back down. What is this, like the 20th time that you've attempted to escape?
How about another? Uh-oh.
Wretches of the underworld, this is your chance. All right, break it up.
Hey, what's with that Chiron, man? He's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
I bet Electo's next. Guess not. Let me guess. Murder? Murderer, perhaps. But one of those two.
Murder! Murder!
My keepsake collection. Just what the house contractor ordered. Getting warmer. Good to be back here.
Hi. Take care of yourself out there. All right, Your Royal Majesty? Coming right up.
Why, thank you. See you again.
Careful, hon.
Until next time, gigantic organ head.
Let's see. You blundered headlong into danger for the past 6 chambers or more, and you made such a racket I could almost hear it from Olympus. I have to say your hunting skills are rather unconventional.
Optimus!
Nowhere to hide from me!
Another new look for you, I see, Bone Hydra.
I trust you had a pleasant stay in Asphodel.
You really need to turn down the heat in that place. Much nicer climate. Fishing point there. Right there. I caught a clam.
We meet again, Short One, for further battle.
Short One? That's a low blow, sir. I thought you were the big honorable type.
You mock my sense of honor. Common tactic. Now prepare. Stand down. You were a worthy challenger. Most welcome here. Until we meet again.
Cheers for the fight.
Optimus!
I hear you. Firing!
Rematch.
Well, Hellspawn, you stained my honor last we battled here. But as you plainly see, I have returned, as has Asterius. And we've no shortage of honor left to spare.
Shouldn't I be the champion of Elysium now that I've beaten you? Isn't there someone else around to challenge me? Say, Heracles? Someone less chatty?
Ah, very clever, fiend. Invoking Heracles' name in an attempt to drive me to a jealous rage. It shall not work, but you shall dearly pay nevertheless.
Optimus!
I'll take care of them.
You and me.
Optimus!
I have them in my sights.
That ought to shut him up. Happy to entertain you, Shades. My keepsakes. Watch out, vermin. Oh, it's just a tiny vermin. Oh, gods. No. Oof, well, not my proudest battle.
Wait, this just can't be right. It says, you got beaten by a tiny little rodent? Oh, sorry, you have my sympathies.
No, keep them.
Well. Tell me something, boy. Did you enjoy the searing heat of Asphodel? You must have thought that you'd be more resilient to it.
I'm open to a change of climate, even if it gets a bit uncomfortable.
You know nothing of discomfort yet. Making it out of Tartarus is nothing in comparison to what lies ahead for you.
Looking forward to it. Here's the commission. A fine display of dead meat seems very much in theme, I have to say.
You ought to be displayed with all the rest.
You're much too modest, Lord Achilles, for someone with such a number of heroic deeds and glorious decapitations to his name. You ought to be more like ever-boastful Zagreus and talk it up some more.
Oh, fear not, Orpheus. I was quite boastful in my day. And would you look at where it got me? Besides, I've not the imagination to come up with tales as tall as those of our Prince Zagreus.
What can I say? I try.
It is you. You nearly gained the surface, child. Considerable progress. Though the setbacks that you faced within the temple, If it is of any consolation, the foes you faced there have been quite a burden to your father, too.
What, father can't control the pest problem? Never thought I'd be of any help rampaging through the upper levels of his domain.
Do as you must. Your victory is within reach.
The head chef is going to want this fish. What's for breakfast?
The ancient casks of wine hidden within the recesses of the House of Lord Hades. Few have tasted the intoxicating vintage they contain, and fewer still are permitted anywhere near their vicinity.
Still waiting for the festive occasion when we'll open one of these. Here's all I caught. Done deal. New music. That many tries so far? Maybe this one.
You're using that thing now, huh?
Ready as I'll ever be.
It comforts me to see how far you've come, cousin, and I am confident that you shall make your way eventually. I shall look forward to our conversations then.
The pierced butterfly grows stronger. I can take it.
This wise goddess Athena has imbued you with her charms, I see, O son of Hades. Perhaps to her, you are a tool with which her broken family may as yet be mended. My heart be with you.
Ahoy!
Hello, sir.
You know approximately where to find me if you happen to be in the area again, Prince said. It's all yours.
Cheers, mate.
Farewell, Highness.
You bear for Arthur, the eternal spear. I thought it lost. Have you any idea how many lives it drank during your father's glory days?
My brave daughter Athena beat me to you this time, has she? No matter. With her blessing and my own, you shall be nigh unstoppable.
Bite this. They caught a hellfish. Which sister this time? Electo.
You really must like pain an awful lot, Red Blood. Or maybe it's just me.
You see, Electo? Turns out we do have a common interest after all.
Did you just... Don't you ever compare yourself to me again, you trash. You want more pain? I'm happy to oblige.
Hot up here. My keepsake powered up. Eurydice.
Hey, hon. Say, tell me something there, Your Royal Majesty. You know a lot of shades. You wouldn't happen to know an Orpheus, would you? Spindly little thing, whiny voice. Heard he's officially serving in your court, making music.
Of course I know Orpheus. We're mates. Wait, why do you ask?
Your mates, huh? Just as long as you don't count on him for anything. Hasn't even mentioned me, has he? Well, if he ever does, you tell him I am doing great. I'm great. Try this.
Thanks so much. You touch me, and I shall have your heads.
Aphrodite!
Would be my pleasure.
Time to pick a fight.
Aphrodite!
I'll pierce them through the heart.
Thanatos?
Pardon the interruption. I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with? They're coming, Zagreus. Be on your guard.
I'll get right on it then.
Hang on to this for me. Why bother with such empty gestures, Zag? You've said you're getting out of here. Best focus on that and leave me be.
It's not an empty gesture, then. Besides, if I wasn't trying to stay focused, I'd be drinking it myself. I told you I don't need your help here, Thanatos.
It wasn't being offered. Just happened to be in the area is all. Carry on, Zagreus.
Aphrodite!
Who dares threaten my little godling?
The magnificently ominous facade of the Great Elysian Stadium looms tall above the rabble-rousing prince, as if to goad him into such a competition which he cannot hope to win.
Cheers for the vote of confidence, old man. Gentlemen.
The monster has returned in a vainglorious attempt to wrest the title champion from me.
I couldn't care less about your title. Though, shouldn't you share it with the Minotaur? He's more than half the reason you've been in any trouble.
You'll not drive a wedge between us, fiend. Asterius and I share a fraternal bond forged from the strongest bronze, nay, adamant. But you have caused us both offense, so die.
So withstood the finest of Elysium.
They weren't that great. The underworld's entryway. Some of those urns have coin in them, don't they? Blasted satyrs. Yushe's doing all right.
Such a shame. My records indicate that you've collected earnings based on some of your accomplishments there, boy. I suppose you need an income of your own, having decided to cut ties and all.
What, you mean the bounties that you've offered up to anybody capable of beating Meg and all your other guardians out there? don't you think that puts a lot of undue pressure on them, knowing that you've turned them into targets?
They must do better than they have, else they shall be replaced. If they're to grow in their respective roles, they have to know their weaknesses. And so do I. That you collect the bounties for it matters not.
Be sure to add those to the list of words you'll eat someday.
Enough. Get out.
Where's our court musician?
I met her, you know. Persephone, I mean. You look more like your father, but you have her eyes. One of them, anyway.
You never spoke of her to me. You must have known. You kept the truth from me, same as Nyx?
It's not like that. I didn't know any more than you. Besides, Lord Hades ordered all of us to never speak of her again. I thought it just a bad relationship. I didn't realize she left her son.
Something tells me Father wouldn't let her take me even if she wanted.
Maybe so. But even still, she did abandon you. Your family's here, if you ask me. But I can understand that. You need answers.
Achilles, I ran into Meg's sisters out there. We didn't really hit it off. Meg said they're not permitted in the house. Not that I'm complaining, but what's that about?
They have not earned the right, lad, nor expressed any desire to exist here with the rest of us. Your father has assigned them to specific roles that suit their dispositions. They're not as sensible as Megara, in my experience.
That's what I was afraid of. Although fear is for the weak.
Let's see, I did the dishes, fed the heads, cleaned the cupboards, cleared the pool.
Nyx, this may be an odd question, but do you know what the fates may have in store for me? They are your daughters, right?
The three fates are my daughters, yes, my child. However, I am no more privy to their workings than the naive mortals living up above. Not even the Olympians can know the weavings of the fates.
Oh.
Right now, I wouldn't talk to me if I were you.
This is my latest haul. We're settled up. Ready, Exegriff? Darkness, give me strength.